Hello, everybody. Thank you so very much for joining me. It is outstanding to have you. My name is Chris, otherwise known as Wolfie. We are live once again with massively overpowered ZolPTV, and I am back in the Homecoming Rogue server of City of Heroes. And we're here because of this character, the Storm Blaster character. Well, the Storm Blast Sentinel character that I've put together. So, if you remember a little while ago, actually probably more than a little while, actually, I think on it, we were checking out the Storm Blast power set on the public test server for the Homecoming Rogue server, and we did a couple of missions at a high level just to sort of see what the whole thing was like. And some time has passed. The update is since released a while ago. I want to say maybe at least a month or so ago, or maybe a bit longer than that. And I just sort of thought for a moment. I was like, you know what? I have been doing other things, and I kind of forgot that Stormblast is a thing. And also, I kind of remember that there are some folks who were working. I actually think it was Toaster Master who brought it up that the Sentinel was like the blaster character that isn't the softest. Serenity C, thank you so very much for that follow. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you for that support. We hope you enjoy your stay here today, and we're hoping to see you a lot more often. Thank you very much. So, anyway, so I just figured I'd try it out a little bit. Just wanted to see what the Storm Blast is like from the very jump. Wanted to sort of see if the Sentinel is indeed something that is a little more survivable, because I actually think the blaster characters have the most interesting powers of the lot, but they also are just so hard to play solo, and this game seems to hate blasters very, very much, so I don't know. Anyway, that's the idea. So as you can see, this character is it's a Storm Blast primary with an Ice Armor secondary, just in case you didn't realize. I mean, I don't know what would give you that impression. Honestly, that's y'all are crazy for thinking that. Anyway, yeah. So I went around and just got a few levels. Just did a little bit of street sweeping. Obstacle, yes, exactly. Did a little bit of street sweeping. Just got a few levels. Got at least a couple more buttons to hit. But we are at a point now where I kind of think I need to sort of do a few missions, maybe. We'll see. So my first think is to go to the Hollows. Just to sort of pick up a few of the missions that are out here and see what it's like. I'm level 5 right now. I actually just hit level 5. And actually, I feel like I've played Sentinel before, but I do not remember this button. Oh wait, no, not this button. I'm sorry, not Afterburner. Beg your pardon. That was the wrong way. I meant this button, this vulnerability button, which is like a power that provides like some vulnerabilities to the target for 15 seconds, and it burns this bar here, this opportunity bar apparently. I do not remember that. Sentinel passive got changed a few patches ago. Ah, okay. Well, that would explain why I had never seen this before. All right, good to know. Okay, so yeah, that's different. Also, I kind of wonder why blasters don't get that. That seems like it'd be a really good thing for blasters to have, honestly. But yes. All right, I believe our man David Wincott has some things for us to do. Yeah, so I had to just street sweep some outcasts. Hey, here's one right now. So I haven't gotten like the big ticket power for this power set yet, which is the Storm Cell ability, which kind of like puts down like a field of hurt and also modifies how some of my powers, actually almost all of my powers, operate. So so I'm looking forward to having that and seeing how that modifies. But right now, as it stands, this power set is basically just your bog standard blaster with some interesting little buttons. the I'm actually kind of surprised at how sort of not powerful this gust skill is. Actually, it sort of feels a little. I don't want to necessarily say wimpy, but it definitely feels like it should be doing more than just effectively blasting the enemy with a cloud. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm like thinking about the gravity controller ability where, like, you know, you kind of like fling the enemy up into the air and slam it into the ground. Maybe I'm like, maybe my expectations are a little too high there. Or maybe it does more interesting stuff when I put the storm cell down. Who knows? Okay, these are lost. I mean, I might as well just take them out anyway, simply because, I mean, it's little XP, why not? But yeah, this Sentinel skill, or this vulnerability skill is very interesting. Like, I genuinely never noticed this was a thing, so that explains why I didn't see that, because that's a new addition. I like it. I also like it as not always free use. Like, it takes like a huge chunk out of this opportunity bar, so like using that at the right moments definitely feels like the best way to go. Certainly against lieutenants, for example, to kind of soften them up a bit. But also right now, it doesn't feel like I'm commanding the power of wind and thunder or anything like that. It feels like right now I'm like gently annoying enemies to death. it's, it's like, fear my power of poof. Aha! Now your hair is slightly messy. You know, just. Also, the fact that I'm like flying and these characters have almost no recourse against that. That also kind of encourages this idea that I'm annoying enemies to death. Like, right now I'm just sort of, haha, can't get me. Enjoy this slightly cold rain. Neener, neener. You know? Oh, but see, there, every once in a while you get like a big old chunky like drop of hail, and then actually like tosses them up. So, you know. I maybe my, now that I'm thinking on it, maybe my expectations are being colored a little bit by like the Storm controller set. Like, that had a whole lot of weird effects and utility and stuff like that. And like, this is just a blaster. It's offensive. It's offensive forward. So, you know, naturally things would be, well, less control-y and more attacky. Attacky is absolutely a word, and I will not hear any complaints to the contrary. But yeah, and again, this is all impressions from a very, very early level. So, you know, we'll see if this progresses to a point where, like, you know, things get really interesting. I really feel like this class will absolutely open up more once I have that storm cell. Once I apply those abilities. Alright, so I'm going to stay flying because that is a lot of friends down there. And I'm going to take out the white named trash, because those are the softer targets. And I know I've got my contact to go back to, but, you know, there's a whole lot of enemies here. Stop. How? Stop it. Oh, now they want to go to a tree to try to punch me. My dude is just, whoa, look at that. Oh, man. These guys are, this is a Cirque du Soleil act going on right now. Did you see all this? That was great. Let's go ahead and combine these into an insight so I can improve my accuracy. There we go. Okay, so now that I've taken out the trash mobs, let's go ahead and attack these lieutenants. I will say that I probably would not have been able to survive this nearly as well as I did if I was playing a proper blaster. So already there is some merit to the idea of Sentinel being blaster but more solo friendly. And trust me, I would definitely like to play this game with people on the regular, but I don't play regularly enough to want to seek out a super group or anything like that. So I just sort of like have to feed my own random whims, right? Anyway, let's continue on with this guy's missions. So it's time to take on the trolls now. That is another outcast. I attacked some trolls earlier. That's a skull. Ah, here we go. Oh, nope, that's some skulls as well. Whoops, never mind. Good evening. Hey, how you doing, Moderate Peril? Good to see you, Roger. Welcome in. Thanks very much for stopping by, friend. We are traveling backwards in time. 2004. And I am searching for trolls. The enemy group, not, you know, Twitch chat trolls. Oh wow, okay, those were cops. All right, I was like, sweet, I have 3 trolls I can attack. Nope. They are those are some police officers apparently, detectives. Ah, here we go. This is a nice little grouping. I wonder if like at level 6 I'll be able to have access to the storm cell. If that's the case, I'm definitely unlocking that immediately. You know what? I just had a really bad thought. I just you know, as opposed to calling this character Bright Boreal, I probably should have like called this character London Weather. Like just annoyingly cold rain and wind. Just certainly that's the case in earlier levels. I don't think that's necessarily the case at later levels when there's like storm cells and category 5 hurricanes and things of that sort, you know, far more damaging things, but that would have been funny, at least to me anyway. I don't know if anybody else would have found it funny. But then the counter argument to that is, if you find it amusing, then that's all that matters, right? Very serenely taking out criminals. It's oddly chill. And I do not mean that as a pun. I just realized I punned. Oh goodness. That was not an intentional pun. Don't call the pun police on me. Okay, there we go. Now I can combine these into accuracy. Because I feel like my accuracy is really, really lacking. I don't really have too many enhancements available to me right now. And I know those were not what I needed to take out, but you know what? I'm doing street sweeping, you know? Just flying around, taking out enemies. There's the Lost. Some more skulls. Hellion, Outcast. There we go. There's some trolls. Aha, you have been made damp. Now fall over and you're under arrest. The mutant power to make your socks slightly soggy and uncomfortable. 26 Celsius, 80 Fahrenheit in London at present. Clear skies. Oh! Wow. In that case, I have probably a good idea that I did name this character that. That sounds lovely, actually. Ooh, we got some level 7s here. This might be little beyond my abilities, but let's try it. Okay. The fact that I'm flying is once again saving my hide here. Particularly because, like, it's engaging the enemy's flight response as opposed to their fight one. They try to find some friends to help them out. Oh, did I miss? Oh, dang it, I missed. There we go. Ow. Yeah, definitely feeling the benefits of the Sentinel class. That's for sure. Like this little, even though I'm using a defense secondary as opposed to like a resistance secondary. Like there's already a lot. There already feels like a pretty solid change. Okay. Can I call David? Yes, I can. All right. So now it's time to go to an outcast hideout. Here we go. Our first door mission of this chain. Eventually it leads us to Frostfire. Oh, before I go further, do I have enhancements I can use? No, I do not. Okay. Always worth a look. In we go. Alright, let's see how... Well, now that I don't necessarily have the protection of flight available to me, let's see how this works out. I obviously did a little street sweeping before, which is why I'm level 5 right now. And yes, I'm still using Brawl in open combat. I know. I'm committing a cardinal sin of everything City of Heroes, but you know what? When you only have 2 buttons to hit, having a third is nice, even if it's a measly one. Come to me, I will punch you. Punch! Oh, that... Ow! Getting tossed here, alright, that's fine. We're good. Oh, nope. Had a little punch. See, that kind of, it doesn't, I don't know, no, it's not really like them being like CC, they're just sort of animating the fact that they are getting hit, so. Again, like I said, I have to get out of that mind, that's a problem that I have, a mental problem, among many of them, haha, wink wink, but no, as far as the, in terms of like perception of this class, I'm still trying to mentally like get over the idea that this is like the Storm controller, and that's not the case. There's no control here, not really, at least not yet. All right, I heard a glowy around here. Hang on a second. Oh, you know what? It's in down this hallway, which is above me. Oh. Yeah, it's above me here. Hang on a second. The maze that is the office map tile set. Gotta love it. This is how random generation works sometimes. There we go. Oh, there we go. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Well, now I can sort of fly. You're gonna have to, like, see up the back of my head for a little while here. But now I have the benefit of flight and the scrambling of the AI brain cells that it provides me. Is this cheese? Absolutely. But you know what? Any port in the storm. It's actually funny that I'm actually able to punch them from this range. That was weird. Let's try that again. Hang on. Yeah, that's weird. They're like not punchable when they're above me, but when they're below me, I can punch. That's alright. You know what? That's fine. This is a pretty old game. Weird things are gonna happen. There's our glowy. Okay, there we go. Boing, boing. Alright, back around into the right from here. Need to keep our ears out for glowies. Hi guy, how you doing? Would you like some hail on your head? Ow. I might be able to get... I think I'm going to hit level 6 by the time I complete this mission. Or we'll be very close to it anyway. Nothing down here that I missed. Is there? Let me just be sure. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Just had to check. Got to do my due diligence. Because when it comes to these click the glowy missions, you always gotta sweep every single corner. Because you never know where something is hiding. What sort of random location an important item is stuffed into. Aha! Take that! Oh! That was not the one I wanted to click. There we go. Your powers appear to be in inclement weather and what looks like a glove slap. Yes, at this point you are not incorrect, Roger. That's basically what's going on. I right now am annoying enemies to death. That's my power set here. That's my toolkit. I am just being so astonishingly obnoxious that people just fall over. Like, which, I mean, you know, also is true in real life. I'm kidding.
Don't make me bonk you.
Don't bonk me, no! No bonk. Alright, so we have 2 of 4, so the next floor we're going to have our other 2 hiding. And also my character is like covered in like fractals. Like Tron fractals. I'm covered in Tron cubes. Which is my ice armor, actually. Oh, hey! There's our boss guy, I think. I'm gonna keep the that debuff on him as best as I can. Ow. That hurt a little. There we go. Is there a glowy in here? It's very near me. Might be up above me, actually. Ah, there it is. Okay, last weapon rack, so let's come down around here. Oh, hello. Oh, you have frigid powers too, friend? Nice. So do I. My frigid powers are more annoying than yours, I bet. Neener, neener. There we go. Oh. I do appreciate how extraordinarily localized that hailstorm is, right? Like, it's just a very, very specific location that gets suddenly very bad weather. Oof. Launch. Aha. Get wind burst. Is it down here? There it is. Yes. Okay. There we go. All right. I think that's everything. Yay! Alright, we're done here. Okay, so when talking to him, or not. Oh wait, I still have I still have another door to go to. That's right. Yes, this is a two-parter. I forgot. Alright, so actually before I go, let's go ahead and get this level, because we're so close to it. I might as well street sweep it and pick up this last little nubbin of XP here. Because, like I said, I want to see if level 6 is when I get my storm cell. There we go. Alright. Let's find out what our next button is after I finish this fight here. Okay, I believe it's Foreshadow that it go. That's the trainer. Oof, stop by my biggest nemesis, a fence.
Only a fence stopped all weather, am I right?
There it is, there's Storm Cell. So like I said, this is the big ticket item. Conjure a storm in the area defines the boundaries of your story powers. Rain from this power will slightly lower a foe's movement and chance to hits. The use of your Storm Blast attacks may create high winds and lightning within the Storm Cell, delivering stronger debuffs and causing damage. Additionally, Storm Blast attacks will be enhanced when using against foes victimized by the Storm Cell. So let's see, how frequently does this come up? This comes up every 60 seconds. That's a long time. But it also lasts for exactly as long too. So it still kind of seems situational, but then again, when I use my gust abilities as a storm cell, targets experience additional slashing damage over time, and hailstones they get more lightly logged down by a large chunk of hail. So like this still is super important. So let's go ahead and use that. And I'm gonna put it up here. And let's see how this works in practice, right? Because I have used this when I was doing the when I was using this power set in the PTS, and I like jumped my character to max level, and I sort of got an understanding of how it worked and what it was intended to do. But at the same time, like, this is one of those games where it feels like leaping to max level immediately kind of makes you a little less combat effective. Oh, these are really easy ones, so I don't think I want to necessarily use the power here. Also, they're split apart, so, you know, there's that. How did that miss? I hate it when it misses. The visual language when your power misses, like, all of that hail is raining down on their head, but somehow it missed. Like, it's just so goofy.
It melts before it can actually hit them.
I guess so. Alright, let's see. I think I remember this ability having a pretty wide area of effect. Yeah, it's got a huge area of effect. Wow, oh my goodness. Okay, that's really, really large. Okay, this is... Wow, that really does change things. That really changes things. Goodness. That's cool. Also, it lasts for so long. This is actually super weird because almost no powers in this game have ever lasted this long. You know? Like, this feels like anathema. Come to my storm cell. No, seriously, please come to my storm cell. There we go. See, now the storm cell is worn off, but these guys are almost dead anyway, so. Interesting. Very interesting. That really does shift the paradigm of how this plays a little bit. Oh. Oh wow, that actually like stunned them a little bit. That affected everybody. Oh dude. That's so interesting. Okay. Alright. I'm starting to dig it a little bit. Well, why is my storm cell shifting? Did you see that? That was weird. Why is it moving? Is it moving where... What? I'm not sure why it moved, or why it's moving. What is happening? What? That's so weird. Also, I just noticed there's like some effect to sort of indicate that they are being affected by the storm cell. That's pretty cool. Like that whole little drippy stuff that was falling off of them. Now I'm really annoying them with bad weather. like genuinely. That looked uncomfortable. So you're rooted in place when you're using that. Quite hard, I might add. And the fact that it's shifting is weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I didn't hit any button to sort of make it move. It's just, it's moving on its own. That's weird. I feel like that's a bug, maybe. Probably. Like, that doesn't seem like that should be happening. Come on now, really? There we go. See, there it goes moving again. Is that meant to be the case? That seems like genuinely, I'm confused. I apologize if I'm hanging up on this quite a bit, but like that's odd, right? That's abnormal. Yeah, I thought I heard a glowy here. Hang on a second. Maybe I didn't. Well, anyway, let's keep on rolling down this way. Because there's a whole lot of unexplored stuff. And usually that means there are things hiding. Generally speaking. But let's see. Uncover the map a little bit more. Make sure I'm not missing any objectives or items. Doesn't seem like it. There's a very tiny door here, but that's above me, I think. Oh, right. Okay, hang on. Okay, nothing in here. Alright. Just a quick sweep northward. And yeah, I think we're all right. Okay. So we're good to move forward, I think. Alright, let's see. What's next? I don't know why that song is in my head, sorry. Hello? The bad weather is actually quite a British skill. Perhaps your next power will be passive-aggressively tutting at people and saying, "Excuse me." Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Alright, so... Oh, there it is. I was, like, looking around, hoping to find it, like, in some sort of quiet place, but no, it's right here. Alright. There's our lieutenant. He's just white named to me because I'm one level above this mission. Defense power set versus defense power set. Here we go. Battle of the impossible to hit titans. Ow. Oh, wow. That guy absolutely got rocked. That was cool. There we go. Mission complete. I got my first mirror reward. Yay. Hey. Alright. Oh yeah, Flux, this guy. Okay. Alright, so I believe Flux is the one who takes me to Frostfire, but I don't know if I've done Meg stuff. I think maybe I have. Actually, is this the person who gives me like randomly generated missions, I think? If I remember rightly. Yes, I believe this is what this person does. I'll do that. Why not? Just a few. It's like the police scanner without the police scanner. So I had to show her what I have, what it takes first. Which means I have to defeat somebody in 30 minutes. So, you know. Not a big deal. Easily done. Even for somebody who's slow moving as I am. Incidentally, it is extremely satisfying to detoggle stone armor mobs by stunning them all with an uppercut. Oh, I bet. That's gotta feel good. Oh, hello. Yeah, I didn't need to use my storm cell for that. These guys are too spread out. This little group up ahead might need to do it then, but... Oh, come on now. Fine, I'll just punch them. Oof. We're trading blows, quite literally. Oh. Hang on. Belay that storm cell use because there was somebody to my left and I didn't notice. Go. Alright. Now, this doesn't have a very long range, but it also has an enormous area of effect, so... I had a oh, okay, that's right. This is kind of like a mid-range sort of power set. See, now the storm cell isn't moving, so that makes me think that is indeed a bug with regards to where the storm cell is placed on the elevated levels. Like, oh no, I say that and it just immediately shifts forward and backwards. Never mind, I stand corrected. I am wrong. Oh, I'm about to literally rain on this guy's parade. Hang on a second. I missed. Arg. That didn't. That hit quite significantly, actually. Man, combined with the debuff provided by the vulnerability skill here, that seems like a pretty lethal combination, not gonna lie. It's so weird that the storm cell is moving with me. That's not expected behavior. I don't hate it. I genuinely don't hate it. Like, it kind of like is nice that it it isn't like a one and done, like I had to sit here and wait for it to fully recharge before I get to engage an enemy. Like it seems like it's moving with me. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go. That's what I was looking to do. Yes, this is good. I think I'm liking this. I think I'm liking this quite a bit, actually. Now, is it going to follow me this far out? It certainly looks like it. I have a literal storm cloud following me. Ah, neat. Alright. Come to me, my little storm cloud. It's like a pet. Alright, maybe it does have pet behavior. Maybe this isn't a bug. Maybe I have a pet storm cloud.
Gosh, that's a dream.
Say what?
I said, gosh, that's a dream.
That's a dream.
I want a pet storm cloud.
I know, right? I'm very jealous of my character right now. I would love to have a pet storm cloud. Easy way to get out of any awkward conversation. It's like, oh man, I gotta go. There's some rain coming. This is very, very cool. I really enjoy this quite a lot. It's a whole lot of dots, right? Which is kind of fun. Like, certainly there's something to be said for burst damage-y DPSers. But, like, I also really enjoy the big dot dropping damaging classes too, right? There we go, my storm cloud is now with me. This guy hurts. I didn't have a whole lot of anti-energy fire ice resistance. I think I get that toggle. I'll have that toggle available to me at level 8. I believe wet ice is the one that gives me that whole thing. You know what? I might as well just clear out the room, right? Or have I already cleared it out? Were those the last enemies? Let's fly around and make sure. Definitely none in here. Yeah, I think that was it. Okay. Alright, just had to be sure, right? I see you! I see you! Hello, MJ. Good to see you. Alright, let's go to Meg Mason, level up, and let's see what's next. I believe she gives me like the... Yeah, so this gives me like the change, or the random ones. Alright. Okay, so first things first, before I go back to her, I'm going to go ahead and level myself up. Good to see you, MJ. I hope your first D&D session went very well. If y'all didn't know, the usual Thursday night D&D MMO gaming has gotten some. Well, you don't know? Oh, really? It's gotten some. They're doing some virtual tabletop stuff now. So definitely check that out. Okay, what are the enhancements I want to use here? Hang on a second. Endurance mod, endurance costs, range, recharge. Recharge seems like the obvious one. Depends on what players and viewers thought. That's fair. Yeah, I guess recharge would be the most obvious one to put down here first, right? Okay. Anyway. Is there a... Hello. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Quick bit of menuing while I do some checks of the enhancements here. Resist damage. That's not what I need. Endurance reduction. That'll work. There we go. Okay, and then it's just, well, one of my accuracies is bad. I can sell the rest of these. And I guess I'll go back to Meg. Or wait. He has enhances, doesn't he? He has inspirations. Ew. Okay. I think I'll be okay, probably. That's fine. Yeah, let's go back to Meg. Do a quick check just to be sure she doesn't have any goodies for us, but let's find out. If nothing else, I'll do at least another door mission out of her. Another couple of door missions from her. But yeah, immediately the storm cell impact is instantaneous. Like, I get you any no enhancing stick. It definitely makes a real big impact to how this whole thing works. Alright. His name is Cinder, but I think he needs a new name. Prisoner. Wow. You know what? Fair.
Prison Cinder.
Prison
Cinder. Yeah, there we go.
Cindiziner. Yeah. We got there. Woo. Yeah. High five. Yeah. That's right.
That's a good high five.
That's a good high five. Because the Zig doesn't have more holes than a colander. Hey, don't bring your logic into this conversation, Toaster. How dare you? Just because the Ziggurat is the worst mech security prison ever devised doesn't mean it's you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna rain on this boy. And the dot length on the hail ability, the hailstones ability, kind of feels like it should be longer. But yeah, man, like nitpick, honestly. Bam. I do love when they do a nice hard backflop. Oh no, I missed with my puff of cloud. Punch. There we go. Let's walk up and punch him. Just walk up and punch him. Easily. Oops, I was not the button I meant to hit. Well, I just wasted one of my greens. It's fine. There's nothing insecure about an open-air prison in a world where superpowers exist. They're very secure in their securehood. Obviously. Also, hello Hikari, good to see you. Welcome in, friend. Yes, the Ziggurat is truly, of all of the mech security prisons, it is certainly one of them. Yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and plop down my cloud. Put down my pet cloud here. Pet cloud. I prefer the Panopticon as a prison design. Nice. Hey, come back. Come back. My pet cloud wants to play with you. Come back. Come back. This dude is just a running. Can't imagine why. My target is blocked by a railing. I can't believe it. My biggest nemesis, a see-through railing. I'll put this back down because you know what? Alright, so now I have to defeat Cinder, which is not that guy. That's not that guy. You know, the Sivarot. I like that. Yes, that's a lot more accurate. Yes, very much the Sivarot. There we go. Had to bring my cloud on over. Come here, Cloudy. What should I name my cloud? What should I name my pet cloud?
Cumulus.
Cumulus. There you go. Cumulus the cloud. Yes. It's Cumi to their friends. Because he's such a cutie Cumi. Yay! Yeah! I love it. Nimbus. That's actually not a bad one either. You know, actually, that's even better. That's a real good one. Nimbus is a very good one. I like that. Thank you, MJ. Come on, Nimbus. Nimbus! My Nimbus has problems with stairs. Stairs are hard for Nimbus. They're very challenging. But there we go. Oh, nope, not quite. Did you know there's a cloud type called Mama? Really? Nimbus is bad at stairs. They are the worst at stairs. Goodness. Nimbus, you know what? That's fine. You take a nap there. Here. Go back to sleep. It's fine. Stairs are challenging. Clive. Apparently it's short for mammatus, a cellular pattern of pouches hanging underneath the base of a cloud, typically a cumulonimbus ring cloud, although they may be attached to other classes of parent clouds. Wow. Alright. Today we learned its duration is already equal to its cooldown, but I wonder if characters can use other storm cells. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, hello. There's our target. And me without any energy and fire defense at all. So I'm just gonna have to tough it out. The specific damage type lack of defense is definitely being felt. Ow! Alright, well, good thing I have so many greens on my possession. Google taught me. There you go. Yeah, the great teacher. It's an NPC in City of COX. Its pathing was never going to be stellar. Yeah, you're not right. You're not wrong, I should say. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Okay, one more door. Yeah, one more door. Let's do it. I just heard the Skulls event acquired a major jewelry shipment. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Alright. I think it's another door, right? Yes. Alright, oh, I got a recharge and a defense buff. Okay. Definitely put that on this. So that brings it down to 51 seconds. Wow. That's actually pretty good. That's actually very good. 51 seconds. So, like, allows me to spam it just that little bit more. Nice. Now we'll find out if you can summon multiples. Yes. Let's see. Let's see if that works. We'll put this boy down. I do enjoy the havoc this thing causes. That's pretty good. Come on, fall over. There we go. Okay, so let's wait a moment and see if we can stack these. Let's see if they stack or if they reset. It's going to be recharging for a little bit, so bear with me a few moments here. But once that comes back up, we'll see if it... Oh, just immediately... Nope, it resets. I do not see them stacking, so it just resets. Okay. That's not unsurprising, honestly. Come on, Nimbus. Come over here. There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's a good boy. Who's the best pet cloud ever? You are. For some reason, I thought this guy was able to be taken out in a punch. Nimbus does not equal nimble. This is very true. Nimbus is not a nimble cloud. Nimbus likes to take its time. I think I need to jump in order to... No, okay. I can actually see over this railing. I thought I was going to have to jump in order for these attacks to come out, but nope. We're good. I point at you. J'accuse! And now you will die from moisture. Things are too moist for you. It has now gotten far too humid and your hair is messy! Nimbus? Come on, buddy. There it is. There. Slide on right in. There we go. Yeah. You've got enough airspace in the cathedral sewers to fly. You're right, I do. I forgot. I do have some clearance in order to do that. You're totally accurate. I do have to watch out for these ceiling lamps because like the enemies will like try to jump up and get into melee range by standing on them. Because every character in this game has massive hops, like enormous, giant bunny hops. Oh, Nimbus is not going to come over here. They'll just, I'll just summon them forth. There we go. Well, maybe they won't be able to jump up here. See, they're getting scrambled. I love it. You love to see it. Oops, I kind of wasted my vulnerability skill there, but that's fine. That's alright. There's the 2 crates we need to retrieve. Sweet. Point. Now I definitely have the head clearance in order to, like, fly around. the mission is complete, but I want to take these guys out. You know what? Let's do it. I don't know why I hit the punch button. Like I just hit the brawl button while I'm flying in the air. That was not smart. Actually, calling these sewers cathedral-like is not wrong. These are like some of the largest sewers I've ever seen in my life. But again, how many sewers have I actually seen in my life? Like, for real? The answer is none. But I gotta believe they don't look like this. Nimbus is doing some work right now. Okay, I should be able to like handle the rest of this without Nimbus's help. I'll just kind of fly up here, watch the enemy completely lose their marbles. There we go. It's like a doggo who really wants a treat. Like, give it, what the hero? All right, there we go. Okay, so whoa, the door kind of slapped me around there. All right, I think that is going to be it for today's stream. But we have plenty more broadcasts coming through down the rest of this week, like usual. Later on tonight at MJ. Later on tonight at 8 o'clock, MJ is going to be live. Later on tonight at MJ o'clock. It's MJ o'clock. That's totally what it is. But we'll see. Be sure to tune in. I'm sorry. Absolutely derailed myself there. 8 o'clock Eastern, MJ is going to be live with some Adventure Quest 3D. Saturday, June 17th at 2 p.m. Eastern, MJ is live again with some Sandbox Saturday. And then on Sunday, June 18th at 2 o'clock Eastern, I'm going to be coming back with another Final Fantasy XIV stream. I hope you tune in for all of those. Thank you so very much for tuning in today. And like usual, thank you to everybody for all of the support you've provided to Massively Overpowered. Whether you're watching our streams live or on demand, reading what we have to write on the website, or if you're doing incredibly generous things like donating bits to the channel, subscribing to the channel, whitelisting the ads on the site, or if you're one of our amazing Patreon supporters, no matter what you do, top to bottom, you are the fuel that keeps Massively going. We hope you tune in for MJ o'clock later tonight. Until then, have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Bye! Is the dates wrong? Well, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Later on tonight, MJ o'clock.